stepdaughter's wedding because her real daddy is the one that's gonna walk her down the aisle. So let me tell you guys about my stepdaughter, all right? She wants her real daddy to walk her down the aisle. Now let me give you a little backstory on me and my stepdaughter. She just graduated from university, which I paid for. Now, she went to an in-state university, but it still cost me about $40,000. Now, I also bought her a car. I bought her a car straight after high school. That way she could go back and forth to school. I bought her a car. She still lives with me and her mother. She does not have a job. Now, she's set to be married on August the 8th. And for the past 6 months, that's all her mother been talking about doing. Being occupied with, being consumed most of their time. Now, her daddy, he don't contribute to not 1 cent on her. Not her education, not child support, which is partly her mother's fault because, you know, she didn't fight for that. And I guess that's just what the settlement was. And he only around to make promises. I do that for you, I do this for you, and then take off. And then she'd be heartbroken. But she adores her father, right?
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got something pretty good, man. We have my brother here who is upset because his stepdaughter wants her father to be, I believe at her graduation. He's upset because, hey, well, all of the work that I done put in that this man didn't even want to put in, he still gets the rewards. And what do I get? Right? And what do I get? So look, man, this video is going to be pretty good, man. It's a 6-minute video, so we about to go ahead and jump right into it, man. But before we get into it, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe. How often do we talk about this where your brothers sit up here and pretty much get the short end of the stick? The man wants to be in this woman's life and she has a couple of children of her own and he wants to be the father of the household, but he can't. Kids disrespecting him. The wife is disrespecting him. The wife is telling him, hey, you can't discipline these kids. The wife is making it hard for him to be the father that he needs to be. The baby father is overstepping his boundaries. And you can lose all of your things, right? And you can lose all of your things. But hey, right? Who cares about that for right now? This man has did everything that he was supposed to do. And all he can get is, hey, well, you know what? Thank you, Tyrone, for doing what you're doing, what you know, these women claim that you have to do, you know, for their betterment and the benefit of them. But you know what, hey, just step aside, let my father go ahead, because he wants to step up now. He wants to do what he wants to do. You know what, hey, I'm going to go ahead and let him come on in and come to the graduation, come to my birthday, come whatever.
Because her real daddy is the one that's going to walk her down the aisle. So let me tell you guys about my stepdaughter, all right? She wants her real daddy to walk her down the aisle. Now let me give you a little backstory on me and my stepdaughter. She just graduated from university, which I paid for. Now, she went to an in-state university, but it still cost me about $40,000. Now, I also bought her a car. I bought her a car straight after high school. That way she could go back and forth to school. I bought her a car. She still lives with me and her mother. She does not have a job. Now, she's set to be married on August the 8th. And for the past 6 months, that's all her mother been talking about doing. Being occupied with, being consumed most of their time. Now, her daddy, he don't contribute to not 1 cent on her. Not her education, not child support, which is partly her mother's fault because, you know, she didn't fight for that. And I guess that's just what the settlement was. And he only around to make promises. I do that for you, I do this for you, and then take off. And then she'd be heartbroken. But she adores her father, right? So, like I said, she's set to be married in August. And the wedding venue, I told him they can have it in my home. The wedding venue can hold about 250 people, right? Now I said, hey, I got a list of 20 people that I want to come to the wedding. I'm paying for this at my house. I want these 20 people to come. Do y'all know Saturday, I see one of my friends at the golf course, right? He's supposed to come to the wedding. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna see you at the wedding, right? He said, I only got an announcement. I didn't get an invite. I'm like, nah. I'll let my girlfriend and stepdaughter know to send out the invitations on these few people, and you're supposed to get an invite. He said, I got something, but it was an announcement. So we walked to his car because I want to check, right? And sure enough, it was an announcement. So I went and talked to my girlfriend and said, did you invite those 20 people to the wedding that I told you about? Man, she didn't invite none of them. She said 250 people was a little tight, and I don't think we can get your 20 people in there. Man, I was pissed. And the people that were supposed to come, they pissed as well. Then she's gonna say, if any of the people that we already invited don't RSVP, then we'll get some of your people in here. I'm like, what? Man, that's crazy, man. Don't even worry about it, man. I'll just be mad. All right. So now, the crazy part about it is when I check the invitations, they don't even have my name on them. They have her real daddy and her on the invitation that I paid for. I paid for these invitations. How you got a real daddy on there, her mama on there? Cool. Couple days later.
Now let's go ahead and break this down. Now I apologize. I thought, man, it was a graduation, but a woman is getting married. Now the crazy thing about it is she is getting married, right? She is getting married. And the fact that, once again, this man says that, hey, look, I did all of this work for her. I was pretty much her father, right? I was pretty much her father because guess what, right? Because guess what? I wasn't the man who was a stepfather. I was the man who stepped up. Right? All of these women want to praise this man. Here we go, pretty much having a baby father once again, being able to reap all of the rewards and the benefits of what this man decided to say, you know what, hey, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a saved game. Instead of starting fresh and starting your own, you know what, hey, I'm going to pick up a saved game. It's sad. And then the fact that he put all of his money into this college. I mean, like, come on, man. He's treating this little girl as if it's his own. And once again, right, and he's knowingly doing it. Once again, right, it's not like he's sitting over here like she put this child on him. He is trying to volunteer to be a good father. But here people go, right? Here's where a lot of you women once again take advantage of men, right? Take advantage of men. The mother should be putting her foot down and saying, man, nah, man, this man right here that wanted to be your father, this man right here was here stepping foot. Your father wasn't here. Now, granted, yeah, if he wants to come, go ahead. Let the man come. Like, I mean, hey, I mean, he's still your father nonetheless. But you can't just sit over here and just disregard this man right here. You can't sit over here, man, and just not acknowledge what this man has done for you. So once again, he took the spot of your father, whatever, right? He's been in your life, or allow him to walk you down the aisle. And then the fact that these people are so selfish that they wouldn't even invite the 20 people that he's asking. Right now, he is giving up the house and he's giving up 250 seats. That's 230 seats that she can use for whoever she wants. And this is the thanks that he gets. And once again, women cannot get upset when men sit up here and encourage other men not to deal with single mothers, because this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the disrespect.
Hosting the venue at my house, hosting the wedding family at my house, okay? It's me, stepdaughter, girlfriend, groom, and their parents, right? Trying to help everybody get real acquainted. Then a surprise guest shows up. My stepdaughter's real daddy. And I'm like, you know what? Cool. He probably just coming to the wedding, right? But tell me why my stepdaughter proceeds to stand up and announce that her real daddy is giving her away at the wedding. What? The wedding that I'm paying for, in my house, the daddy don't do nothing for you, is giving you away? And they were just so happy and smiling. Yay, great. Inside, I was fuming. Inside, I wanted to cry or punch somebody. Probably want to do both, honestly. So I took that time to stand up and give a toast as well. I said, I owe the groom and the bride a deep debt of gratitude because they have opened my eyes tonight. Everybody at the table was just smiling. They have let me know that my position in this family is not what I thought it was. You should have saw the frowns, man. Now they mad. It done got serious. I let them know I am not the godfather or, the head of the family that I thought I was, the loved one that would be seeked out in times of need. Nah.
And what's so funny? I just feel like he was probably one of those guys who sat up here and defended, man, your guys who decided to be stepfathers, who defended your Boyce Watkins, who defended your, like, just one of those guys, man. Like, bro, man, I'm sad. Like, I'm really upset that you even think that way as a man. Like, why would you sit over here and discourage these women right over here? Let me sit over here and twist your words. Why would you sit over here and disrespect these black queens right here? Yeah, they got little kids. Who cares? It's up to you to go ahead and be the man and be the role model for that little boy right there. It's up to you to sit over here and take care of that kid. It is up to you to be a true Black king, and that is taking care of another woman's child. You are a weak man if you can't even do that. That's what you are. I just feel like that's the type of energy that he gave, right? And this is the type of wake-up call that a lot of imps got to get, right? And I'm not, once again, I'm not calling him that. I'm not calling him that. But I mean, I'm just like, I just gotta just, I just believe that there are men out here, man, who once again get the wake-up call this way, right? Where your blue pills turn into your red pills, where your guys once again put women on a pedestal, and then when they get taken advantage of, then when they lose out, they sit over here and they turn into, they turn to guys, man, who try to tell them, hey man, look bro, there's more fishes in the sea. So I'm thinking, hey, maybe he's getting his wake-up call, right? Maybe he's getting his wake-up call.
I realized I'm an ATM. Yeah. So since I have been replaced as host of the wedding, I shall be giving my financial duties to the new host, and I will back out monetarily. Yeah. Yep. Now, after the announcement, a whole lot of snickering was going on around the table, right? A lot of mumbling, but they didn't say anything to me. Nobody addressed me now. Now, later that night, tell me why my girlfriend gonna come to me talking about how I'm ruining so much. How I'm ruining so much for backing out, and how her daughter ain't gonna have her dream wedding, and how her daughter ain't this and that. Okay, well, it's apparent that I'm not family in this family. So the family should take care of it, right? That's my stepdaughter. I mean, it ain't even my stepdaughter, really. It's my girlfriend. I just happen to be around her for the last 10 years. But tell me why the next day, my girlfriend trying to show me how much I'm ruined, right? She takes me to where they planning the wedding, and the wedding planner showed me all the things they got going down, everything they got set up. I look at the venue. They got some father-daughter dances, right? 3 songs. All of them cater to her real dad, not me. I looked at the food they got. 2 of the dishes got stuff I'm allergic to in it. I just started laughing. Like, they want me to pay for this? His name on it, not mine. His songs, not mine. The food, I can't eat the food. And the 20 people out of
Nah, man, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. He said, man, I mean, damn, I sit over here and go to the food, and the food, 2 of the things I'm allergic to. I mean, that's sad, man. But hey, once again, guys, this is just more proof that, hey, man, look, you need to create your own family. This is just more proof that you need to create your own family, because look at what this brother is going through, right? Look at what this brother is going through just off the strength of his stepdaughter or his girlfriend's daughter getting married, right? You don't need to go through that stuff. You don't need to go through that. And once again, he volunteered some of these things, right? He volunteered some of these things. He's just going through it. He's just going through it. And this just goes back to my video that I made, before, that once again, your men are not appreciated, right? A lot of your men are not appreciated. Y'all can sit over here and say that the father's appreciated in a sense, but he's not, right? He's not. This is just cool points for the baby moms and the daughter. Hey, like, it's almost like having a sweet 16. I mean, hey, look, mama and dad, y'all get together and make it look good. Make it look good. While the stepdaddy is sitting over here in the back, just chilling. Like, man, they sitting over here taking pictures, man, like the father sitting in, like the father been in the life, bro, for the past 20 years. But here I am, just chilling in the back.
50? They can't even come in my house? Wow. Okay. It's wild, man. So I went on ahead and let her know I will not be there, and neither will my money. Yeah. And they will no longer be at my house either. And you will no longer be at my house or your daughter. Because, yeah, I'm not family. I'm not even important enough to be put up on the brochure. It's crazy, man. Yeah. So I let her know that I'm not paying for it, and you and your daughter can get out of my house, because apparently we're not a family. Yeah, we just 2 people stand up in this house, and I'm an ATM. Have fun at the wedding, man.
Create your own families, men. Create your own families, men. You don't need to go through that. You don't need to go through that whatsoever. And last but not least, birds of a feather flock together, like mother, like daughter, or whatever, right? The sad thing about it is, once again, this is where the mother she should have put her foot down and said, hey, man, look, man, no. You're going to allow this man to walk you down the aisle. You're going to allow this man to, once again, he's essentially begging to be the father. He just wants to be appreciated. And he's offering all of this while, once again, the baby father gets it for free. And she's going to be the same one to, once again, still talk down about the baby father. There's a reason they're not together. So guys, once again, we can sit up here, we can allow women to sit up here and gaslight you and get upset and say, hey, well, y'all always try to sit over here and disrespect single mothers. Who creates women, right? Who create little boys? Who pushes out kids? Who cares? Right? Who cares? It doesn't matter when all you can do is sit up here and treat men like this. Hey, you're able to birth a child. You're able to birth a little boy. You're able to birth a little girl. What does that mean in the eyes of someone, man, who wants peace? What does that mean in the eyes of someone, man, who, once again, who is going out their way to want to take care of you? But once again, this is the entitlement that a lot of women have today. So y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.